Hey folks, hope you're well. I have a new watch to show you. This is a excuse me, this is a Timex. Now Timex is a brand from my childhood. It was the Casio of today. Although Casio and Timex did operate at the same time, Timex was cheaper than Casio even, I think, a lot of the time. It was a cheap brand, and it was the type of sort of watch that you might get given as a kid for a birthday or something like that. And they kind of went quiet for decades, hardly heard from them. You may have seen the odd release, but generally speaking, I think it was more the, what were they called, the Marathon, was it? Or something like that. There was like a sporty kind of watch which they released from time to time, but you hardly ever heard from them. The last year or two, three maybe, have suddenly ballooned, and they've been watch release after watch release after watch release, and they're releasing some actually really cool looking watches at great prices. This is the second Timex that I've ordered in the last year or two. I'm not sure if I've got the other one to hand. No, I don't think so. Both of the watches that I've bought are Snoopy watches. This one I actually had to pre-order because it sold out immediately the first time it was released. The other one that I had, I also had to wait for the second time that they had it in stock. It was a Pepsi sort of Submariner style watch, automatic as well. I have shown it on the channel before. This one is also a Snoopy. It's a chronograph. This one is actually quartz, but I still decided to buy it, even though I hardly ever buy quartz watches, and I'll show you why. There's the box. This is Peanuts, I should say, not Snoopy. So this watch the world's best loved comic strip and the world's best watch brand. Not sure about that, but what is the official model number? TW 2Y45300 UK. There it is. And you have a Timex Peanuts hang tag, and it's kind of a dark blue, like a really deep blue, and I haven't actually opened it up yet, but I'm going to now, if I can find where the plastic opens. The other one I haven't actually worn. I haven't sized it. This one has actually got links, which I'm going to have to remove to size it. The other one I think has one of those sort of movable clasps, if I remember correctly. So there you go. You got 3 sub dials for the chronograph. Each one has a Peanuts in it. You've got just a painted, probably stainless steel chronograph bezel. And as I was saying to you before, I don't usually buy quartz watches these days because I don't want to have to keep changing batteries, but on this occasion I did, because it has a little cap to change the battery, which makes it extremely easy. I don't have to remove the case back, and that's why in the end I decided to buy it. It has got a Peanuts sort of comic kind of scene engraved on the case back as well, which is very cool. But as I say, when they first released it, it went out of stock, and so I pre-ordered it and I waited a few months to take delivery. It's got a integrated style bracelet, but it's not integrated. It's actually removable. It's got a quick release on it, which is quite cool. Something which I've become quite fond of having on my watches now. Makes life a lot easier. Let's just take the plastic off. It's a little bit more involved. I'll leave that on for now. It's got a very basic stamped trifold clasp, and you have a whole series of removable links, and they are quite small, so although there isn't a micro adjustment, it really shouldn't be difficult to achieve a reasonable fit. Signed on the clasp there. Quite a nice polish, quite a good clean polish there. Nice sort of angled bevels and angles everywhere. Should catch the light really nicely. I don't recall the diameter. It's probably a 39 or a 40, something like that. Currently wearing my Alpinist, which I think is a 30, I'm not sure actually, 38 or 39. It's quite a compact look, but it sits very nicely on the wrist. And it actually looks quite classy. You know, it's got Omega Peanuts vibes. It's bang on 40 the case diameter. It's luminous. I don't know how good the lume is, but the second hand also has a lollipop lume pip on the second hand. There is a bevel on the center. There is a center line on the hour and minute hand, which is beveled on either side, so it catches the light nicely. And there is a lume line on the hour markers, which they're probably stamped out. I don't know if they're applied. I would doubt it for the money, but I'm trying to remember what I paid for this. It was probably around the £200 mark, something like that, maybe 250. I don't recall. But it's certainly a watch that I'd be happy to wear. I've just noticed this large Q at the top there, at the 12 o'clock position. Is that the Timex logo, Q? I'm not sure what that is. Don't know what that represents. Maybe it's quartz. I don't know. But anyway, so that's the new Timex chronograph. Like I say, it was pre-ordered. I waited a few months. I think I ordered it somewhere around December time, possibly. So it's just a few months to wait. It wasn't too bad. They pushed off the date once, the delivery date. But again, it wasn't a huge amount of time that they pushed it off, so not too bad. So there we go. I hope that's been of interest. I will catch you on the next one.